In a small village nestled between rolling hills and lush green forest, there lived a young boy named Kofi. Kofi was known for his kind heart and gentle spirit, traits he inherited from his late mother. His father, Kwame, was a hardworking farmer who loved Kofi dearly and did his best to raise him well. One day, Kwame met a woman named Ujunwa. She was beautiful but had a heart as cold as ice. Despite warnings from the villagers about her wicked ways, Kwame married her, hoping she would bring companionship to their home. At first, Ujunwa seemed kind to Kofi, showering him with gifts and sweet words. But as time passed, her true nature began to reveal itself. She would send Kofi on impossible errands, hoping he would fail and incur his father's wrath. She would tell lies about Kofi to his father, making him believe that his own son was lazy and disobedient. One day, Ujunwa gave Kofi a tiny pot and said, "Go to the river and fill this pot with water. If you spill even a drop, you will suffer for it." Kofi, determined to please his stepmother, carefully carried the pot to the river. But no matter how hard he tried, the pot remained half empty by the time he returned. When he showed Ujunwa, she scolded him harshly and threw the pot to the ground, shattering it into 1,000 pieces. "You are useless," she exclaimed. Kofi ran to his room, tears streaming down his cheeks. That evening, as Kofi's father returned from the fields, Ujunwa spun her web of lies. "Kofi disobeyed me and broke the pot I gave him," she said with a wicked smile. Kwame, tired and worn from the day's work, believed her words and punished Kofi by sending him to bed without supper. This became a pattern in their home. Ujunwa would set traps for Kofi, and Kwame, unaware of his wife's deceit, would punish his son. Kofi, despite his hardships, remained kind and gentle. He would often seek solace in the forest, where an old wise woman named Nana Ya lived. Nana Ya was known throughout the village for her wisdom and kindness. She would listen to Kofi's troubles and offer him advice. "Stay true to yourself, Kofi," she would say. "One day, your goodness will prevail." Little did Kofi know, Nana Ya had a plan. She knew of Ujunwa's wickedness and the pain she caused Kofi. So, one moonlit night, she visited Kofi in his dreams. "Gather 7 beads of kindness," Nana Ya whispered, "and place them in the river where the moonlight kisses the water." The next morning, Kofi woke with a sense of purpose. He sought out acts of kindness throughout the village, helping elders carry firewood, feeding stray animals, and comforting children who were sad. With each act of kindness, a bead appeared in his pocket. When Kofi had gathered 7 beads, he walked to the river where the moonlight danced on the water. With a prayer on his lips, he placed each bead into the river. Suddenly, a ripple spread across the water, and a figure emerged from the depths. It was Nana Ya herself. "You have shown true kindness, Kofi," Nana Ya said with a warm smile. "Now, it is time for your goodness to be known." Nana Ya led Kofi to a secret glade deep in the forest, where she revealed a magnificent tree with leaves that shimmered like silver. "This is the tree of truth," Nana Ya explained. "Its leaves will reveal the truth to those who seek it." Kofi looked at the tree in wonder, unsure of what to do next. Nana Ya placed her hand on his shoulder and said, "Bring your father here tomorrow at sunrise. The tree of truth will show him the truth about Ujunwa." With hope in his heart, Kofi returned home and waited anxiously for the morning. When dawn broke, he gently woke his father and led him to the secret glade. Kwame, curious yet skeptical, followed his son. As they approached the tree of truth, its leaves began to rustle and whisper. Suddenly, images appeared on the leaves, scenes of Kofi's kindness and Ujunwa's wickedness. Kwame watched in disbelief as the truth unfolded before his eyes. Overcome with guilt for believing Ujunwa's lies, Kwame turned to Kofi and embraced him tightly. "Forgive me, my son," he whispered tearfully. "I should have known better." From that day on, Kwame banished Ujunwa from their home and apologized to Kofi for the pain he had caused him. With Nanaya's guidance, they rebuilt their bond stronger than before. The village rejoiced at Ujunwa's departure, and Kofi became a hero known for his unwavering kindness and integrity. Nanaya continued to guide him, teaching him the importance of forgiveness and the power of truth. And so, the story of Kofi and the wicked stepmother spread far and wide, teaching everyone the valuable lesson that goodness and truth will always triumph over deceit and cruelty. Moral of the story: always stay true to yourself and remain kind, even in the face of adversity. The truth will always come to light, and kindness will always prevail over wickedness in the end.